Today, I'm going to see my psychiatrist. In Japan, you normally need an appointment to see a psychiatrist, but getting one is very hard. Sometimes you need to wait a month until you can actually see someone, and that is just too long. I tried so many different places, but when you have depression, you really don't know when you need help. When I found the clinic I go to right now, I was so relieved. You don't need an appointment, you just walk in when you need to. The waiting time can be long, but as long as you wait, you can see a psychiatrist. The downside is that normally your time is up in about 3 minutes. If you want to talk about your concerns or things going on, you need to go to a different place for therapy. And therapy isn't that popular in Japan. First, people tend to judge you if you go to therapy. Second, not a lot of places offer therapy. Even if they do, getting an appointment is very hard. You want to talk right now, but you are told that everyone is fully booked until next month. It is also quite expensive because it becomes private treatment. I used to go to therapy, but these days I am quite stable, just going to ask for my regular sleeping pills. Sometimes I take the bus, but I wanted to get my steps in, so let's walk. It was very sunny, so I used my higasa, an umbrella used to protect yourself from the sun. I think it's a Japanese culture thing. Would you ever use one? Okay, it's actually very hot. Maybe I didn't need my jacket. Arrived at the clinic. Not too many people here, so it might be quick. I was going to use my phone and then I got called. Finished talking and I got my prescription. The maximum pills I can get is a month's worth, so I will be back next month. Now off to the pharmacy. I hope it's not too crowded. Okay, not bad. I was watching the news for about 10 minutes and then got called. Normally it takes about an hour, so today went very smooth. I wish it was like this all the time. Now I want to do some shopping. There was an accident somewhere, so the trains were delayed. The station was packed with people. It was chaos. I don't have to commute anymore, but let me tell you, rush hour on the trains in Japan is quite challenging. That's something I will never miss. A lot of Japanese people take sun protection very seriously. So many items already. But I'm all good. I want something else today. This is pretty, but the price wasn't. Let's move on. I wanted to buy a few things but couldn't find any of them. That's the downside of living in the countryside. New releases don't get added straight away. Slightly sad, but let's say that I saved some money. Sakura season is nearly finished. I have hay fever, so I don't like flowers, but I do like watching Sakura. It's just so satisfying. Now look at that. Isn't it pretty? Back home, I'm experiencing pain, so I will take things slow. For those who don't know, I am battling breast cancer. I had a mastectomy 3 years ago and still I suffer from pain. Sometimes the scar itself aches, other days it hurts around the scars. No warning, the pain just comes and goes. The past few days have been rough, so I'm going to relax today. No work, just rest. I took some painkillers and I feel slightly better. Now it's time to make dinner. When I had a 9-to-5 job, I would come home at around 11 p.m. Even after switching jobs and I started working from home, I finished at around 9 p.m. My mom always cooked for me, but now that I am self-employed, I cook most of the time. First, I'm making miso soup. Onions go in. Then some cabbage. Nearly out of wakame seaweed. Tomorrow is grocery day, so I will get some then. Next, some fu. It's a traditional Japanese food made of wheat gluten that is found in a variety of dishes such as miso soup. Leave on medium heat until it boils. Some people love crunchy vegetables, but my mom prefers them very soft. leaving on low heat for about 20 minutes. Let's make the side dish quickly. Going to use what I have in the fridge. I saw this quick and easy recipe for a deli salad, so here goes. Let's give it a taste. Side dish completed. Onto the main dish. First, eringi mushrooms. I like cooking, but I'm not exactly good at it. But the more I explore with recipes, my mom gets happy, so I keep going. She cooked for the whole family for so many years. I think it's time she got her deserved break. But yes, as you can see, my knife skills aren't good. Still, I keep practicing and I haven't cut myself, so I'm proud of that. Next, green peppers. Peppers in Japan are quite small. I miss the big peppers that I used back in UK. Onto the chicken. I kept filming, then deleting the footage because I thought I didn't have enough. Our kitchen is small compared to every creator that I watch. It's messy, not aesthetic at all. I thought, who would want to see this? But then I realized that I would want to see it. I want to see people with small kitchens and how they move about. I don't mind messy kitchens because it feels more real. If I think that way, there must be someone else who thinks the same. So there you go. What you get from me is real. Of course, I try my best to capture things as interesting as possible, but I'm not going to fake something to make a video. I just want to show you my life as it unfolds. Because it might not be glamorous, but it's still decent. It might be boring to some, but it could be exciting to others. I'm just cutting chicken, but there's so many things you can learn about me. And I think that's what makes a video interesting. It doesn't have to be perfect or polished, it just has to be you. I've made so many channels in the past. I tried being someone I'm not to get views and subscribers. It worked, but I couldn't keep up, because it wasn't me. I just couldn't keep faking it. I wanted to be myself. So even if I don't get views or subscribers, I'm okay with that. I'd rather be hated for who I am than be loved for who I'm not. I'd rather show the real me and have 5 views than have 1 million who will only watch if I fake it. So yes, this video is very different to my previous ones. I wanted to challenge myself and see where I can land. No matter the result, I'm happy to be making this video. Yes, I would like to monetize this channel and earn money. I would love to prove that cancer survivors can live a good life. It will be awesome if I can just be myself and have a community who cares about me. But I'm not going to rush. I don't want to chase numbers all the time. I want to chase my passion and my dreams. YouTube is hard, but it is totally worth it. That's why I will keep making videos, even if no one watches. I am my #1 fan. So back to the miso soup. Tofu is common to include, but I like changing things up a bit. Maybe next time I will use tofu. Do you eat tofu? Looks good and smells good. Time to taste. Again, my mum prefers soft vegetables, so I'm going to stir fry the peppers with no oil. Sometimes it's a pain, I can't be bothered, but I want my mum to be happy. So let's keep stirring. Same for the arengi mushroom stew. The beauty of cooking at home is that you can control how much oil you use. When I use oil, I always measure it. This is sesame oil, by the way. In the chicken goes. Personally, I like watching people cook. It's very therapeutic to me. I am using sesame, which is breast tender, so to make it soft I put the lid on and steam it. Using the lid as cover so the oil doesn't hit me. heating up the miso soup. Putting the lid on to steam again. Patience is a virtue. By the way, this isn't a range of chinjao rosu, a Chinese recipe. Normally it's beef, peppers, bamboo shoots and ginger. I used oyster sauce, but to make it more Japanese-like, I added mirin, which is sweet sake. Not a fan of ginger, so I added garlic. I plan to showcase more Japanese meals, so please stay tuned. And it's done. Miso soup is ready too. If you aren't a vegetable person, just throw it in some soup. It makes it so much easier to eat. This is today's dinner. Traditionally, it will be in separate plates, but I use the one-plate method. Apparently, it helps you control your appetite. So far, it has. Itadakimasu. Thank you for the food. Gochisou-sama desu. Thank you for the food. The pain got better, so I managed to take a bath. Time for some skincare. I review skincare for a living, but today I'm using my faves. Maybe one day I could introduce them to you on this channel. It will most likely be Asian skincare, but let me know if you're interested. As you can see, my life is kind of boring, but I truly believe that it has meaning, and I hope that by sharing it with you, it becomes more meaningful. This channel is still very small, but I am a full-time content creator. I want to show you that your life doesn't have to be glamorous to earn a living on social media. I mean, yes, it is fun to watch sometimes, but it's not my reality. I can only offer you my normal life, but I'm sure that's what a lot of people are living, and hopefully that's what you want to watch. I am still figuring things out on this channel. I have so many things I want to talk about. Niching down is one way, but for now, I just want to film what I want. I want to share my daily life in Japan as a breast cancer survivor. I want to show you that every life is worth sharing in a way that feels comfortable to you. Of course you don't have to, but if you want to, go for it. Stop believing that you're not enough because you are enough. Your life is enough. My life is enough. That's why I will keep sharing. Even if I only get 3 views, I will keep going because I know that somewhere out there, I have an audience who is waiting for me. I just have to keep going and find them. Sharing your life online is hard. It is kind of scary. You will get judged and you will get hate. Sometimes it's too much. I want to quit, but I keep going because I want to. I don't want to give in to people who don't support me. I am doing this for me. No matter what anyone says, I will not quit. I have 27 subscribers right now. Thank you for joining my journey. I can't promise you anything fancy, but I will keep uploading for you. Until next time.